Okay, let me break down throwing the punch off the front foot and the back foot. Okay, we see here Zachary weight is on his back foot. Greetings, my name is Kali. I am the coach of the Bash and Smash Academy. And I'd like to thank you for joining my session with Zachary here. As you can see, we are working on Zachary's right hand. That's all we're focusing on is his right hand. We're throwing his right hand from a couple of positions. From what we call the position 1, and that position is on his back foot, and from position 2, which is on his front foot. And I'm going to illustrate that more later on in the video. I mean, I really want to show you guys what I mean by throwing the right hand from the front foot and then throwing the right hand from the back foot. You know, I'm kind of new on doing this, so if you guys could help me out by liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. You guys know the drill. Good right hand. Whoa, mistake. There's actually 2 mistakes here. All right, let's talk about it. Slow-mo, baby. All right. As you can see, he opens that elbow. You do not have to open up your elbow in order to throw the uppercut. You don't have to scoop the uppercut. So the second mistake here is pretty obvious. He's supposed to land a punch with the top of his knuckles. But here he lands it with a kind of like a closed fist smack. This is something we started to work on, and even in this session, I picked it up, and we started to work on it here. Yeah, we got to get it better. It's just something we have to work on. That scoop. That wasn't too bad. But it's the details that makes all the difference. I have him touching. He's touching, and he's throwing. He's in position 1. His weight is on his rear foot. I just had him skate. That's one of the ways we cover distance from position 1. Now I just called out 2, so I wanted him to start throwing from position 2. That means the weight will be on his front foot. All right, so here he's throwing the right hand from position 2. He's on the front foot. You see, he starts the attack from position 2. Okay, here he's in position 1. He's on the back foot as he throws the punch. His weight is centered on his back foot. He kind of touch. We're working on his head movement as well. Okay, he's touching. You gotta kind of hollow your body a little bit. Hollow your body, because that's the frame, right? Boom! Right? That's my sound effects. Boom! I used to watch Batman when I was a kid. When I told him step off, sometimes you want to create distance from your, like an approaching opponent. So when he lands the right hand, he could create a little distance. You see how I'm approaching him, and you see how he lands the right hand, and he still has enough, space to do what he needs to do, whether it's to re-attack, work some footwork, work some defense, counter-attack. He's punching from the position 1. Okay, here I addressed the scoop. A little better. It's a little better. Little better. I mean, that was much better. But he still landed with the wrong part of his fist. I mean, it's a work in progress. We have to, like I say, throw reps at it. Create space off of that right hand. I kind of seen Roy Jones Jr. do that a lot. Yep, he's throwing from the first position. He's covering a little different with that skate. We call it the skate.
Don't take a picture, though. That was good. Good. Nah,
Don't scoop it.
Boom. This really is a good drill. All right.
I like working with that punch shield. I generally don't work with it a whole lot, but I'm going to start working it a whole lot more. In fact, I got a new shield that protrudes out a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't wait to show you guys. Skated from position 1. He popped from position 2.
That was good. That was a good one. Go. That was a really good. Come on.
He's getting better as far as not opening up that elbow. We still got to get the target area of the punch, but something that we got to work on. Okay, I'm going to slow it down in a minute because I really want to discuss throwing from the different positions. We work on the medicine ball, throwing the medicine ball against the wall. And we work on developing explosive power with it. And I tried to let him know that the feeling that you have tossing that melon ball, blasting the medicine ball to the wall is the same feeling you should feel when you blast that right hand at your opponent. Creating space. We're skating. Deontay Wilder loves to skate. If you look at the knockout or the punch that he knocked out Dominic Brazil with, he caught him with a skate, especially against a retreating opponent. He just threw that right hand off the second position, off the front hand. Okay, let me break down throwing the punch off the front foot and the back foot. Okay, we see here Zachary weight is on his back foot, or his back hip, his right hip specifically. With his weight on his back foot, his right hand is prime. So when he throws the right hand, his weight is going to transfer from his back foot to his front foot. So his weight is going to transfer from position 1, and he's going to end up in position 2. and this generates a lot of power for that right hand. And a little bit later, we're going to show you how he's going to throw that right hand from the front foot. So he's going to be in position 2. But right now, he's in position 1. Okay, here is our position 2. That means his weight is on his front foot. His weight is centered on his left hip. So he's trying to throw that left hand. So he could throw either a jab or a hook. But here we're focusing on the right hand. So how is he going to throw the right hand? He's going to shift his weight back to position 1. And then he's going to slam the right hand into the target. So he's in position 2. He shifts his weight back to position 1. Then he slams his right hand into the target. So let's check it out. I hope you guys kind of could get an understanding of our positions from position 1 and position 2. Remember, position 1, your weight is on the back foot. In position 2, your weight is on the front foot. Position 1 is more of a defensive position where you're loaded to throw that right hand. Position 2 is more of an attack dog position where you could throw more punch, your jabs, your left hooks, even kind of a pawing or a jabby type of right hand. Roy Jones Jr. threw that right hand a lot. He threw that right hand from position 2 a lot. In fact, he really hung on position 2 if you watch his fight. He loves throwing those hooks. I mean, they didn't call him Captain Hook for nothing. You know, on my next video that I'm going to put up where I use the focus mitts, we continue to focus on the right hand, and you can really see him in the different positions, especially position 2. Here I'm trying to get him to explode out of position 2 into position 1 so he could throw that right hand. Oh, by the way, guys, please like, subscribe, and give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think. Don't take a picture means don't hesitate. Go. Position 1, position 1, position 1, position 1. Position 1. Position 1. Position 2. Position 1. Position 1. Position 1. Really want him to feel this kinetic chain. Like I said, that takes a rep. Position 2, you see how he popped from the front foot. He shifted his weight to the back foot, and then he threw the right hand. All right, we're going to be finishing up in a second here. But I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. I'd like to thank you guys for bearing with me. This is my first video, and I do promise I'm going to get better. I'm going to figure this out. I just got to kind of work out the kinks and get a feel for all this stuff. Until that, let's just watch Zach do his thing. Again, thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. I really appreciate you sticking with us. Again, my name is Coach Khalid Carter. Oh, by the way, join my Instagram, Coach Khalid Carter. You can find me on Instagram at Coach Khalid Carter. And you can find me on Facebook at Coach Khalid Carter. So check out those social medias. And if you're still on Twitter, it's just Khalid Carter. All right. Thank you again. Good night, and God bless.